Let's move on, everybody. Let's move on. I can't wait to see what the next chapter for the Ball State Cardinals happens to be. As we get locked out for a couple of people, that's fine. We didn't want you anyway. UTEP. Non-conference game, our final non-conference game of the year. Jigsy, we have the XP gain on the lowest it possibly can be. Why'd you pick Ball State? Because they suck. And they're not exactly much better now that I'm in control of them. Oh, man. Big Z, you roasted me. Fucking roasted. That's not what they say in the South, buddy. Let's see. Nick Boyce, who is a JUCO, is absolutely nothing special. Josh Garrison. 84 speed tight end. Has decent hands. It's not bad. Not bad. True Blood's still our top target, though, being a gem. Leon Bulaga. 80 speed. Okay catching. Not the best route runner. He's a slightly slower version of Garrison, but he has slightly better hands. He's also taller. We'll go bare minimum for both of them. For the offensive line, I still have to sort out the rest of the list from here. So at tackle. And 2 stars. All we're allowed right now. At tackle, we're looking at 3-star pipeline or players that have interest, just because in theory they're the easiest players for us to get. And then if need be, we look at everybody else, and the need will be being. Based on how recruitment's going for us so far this year. Already looked at all the defense centers, the last thing to look at. So let's see who we got here. Offensive tackle, Cameron Shipman. I'm going to go for 3 stars, about 3 conferences higher than what we're in right now. Unless I lighten up the rules, which we'll see what happens. So far, none of these tackles are all that great. James Barnes, 73 strength. No, thank you. Rashard Bynum. No, thank you. Oh, my God. And DeAndre Falk. No, thank you. Cool. We are barely getting any recruits of quality this year. El Paso is next. Again, final non-conference game of the year unless we make a bowl game. We won the Sun Bowl last year. Not against them, but we did win the Sun Bowl. You may have put yourself in a predicament. I had that realization about 4 seasons ago. At least 4, if not more. But you know what? It's okay. Stubborn man. We're gonna fight. We're gonna keep fighting until I have an emotional breakdown or break my controller or whatever happens first. Either way, chat wins. Either way. Scoreless first quarter. 3-0 Ball State. Heading into the second half. Jesus Christ. 8-0. 15-0. 18-0. 18-7. Oh my God, can you believe it? We won a football game.
No touching! No touching! No touching!
18-13, the final score, as we beat El Paso to hopefully continue some positive mojo. That is not a good sign that their quarterback was the best player in a loss. That is a horrible, horrible sign. Ever seen Last of the Mohicans? No, but I've seen Lars of the Mohicans. Great movie. We only put up 278 yards of offense. Oh my God, dude, our offense still sucks. We had four third down conversions all game. No turnovers, though. Win's a win. A win is a win is a win. We'll never complain, but my goodness. Check conference stand. It's early. There's not much to check. Conference games from here on out. Again, if we can get that win without me having to play the full game to do it, I will gladly go that way. We get our first recruit of the year, middle linebacker J.D. Daniel out of Wynne, Arkansas. And Paulie, hello. How the heck are you tonight? So J.D. was a gem of a middle linebacker. Not bad. Tender status up to a C+. Also not bad. That brings us to our first bye week of the year. So, what were Daniel's? Yeah, he had the good tackle and pursuit rating out of the gate, decent speed. Like, he'll probably be impactive, but he is pretty solid. Oh man. Billy, I don't think so. Was it? Maybe it was accidentally. I don't know. Still going for Tyron Trueblood, which is a great name. All right. Continue to look at tackles here. Frederick Bridges. Nothing special. Mitchell Marciano. He's okay-ish. Ah, there you go, Frank. Gotcha. Didn't realize we were still talking about the Mohicans as a reference, so there you go. Marciano's okay, but again, nothing special. Taven McGinn. Taven McGawn. Guards. Matt Cage. 85 strength, 79 lead block. That's not too bad. That's decent. What about Shaquem Winbush? 84 strength, 78 impact block, clear-headed favorite. They're both okay. Iki Nkwenti. Iki, I don't love you. Get out. Joshua Salas. Terrible. Casey Barron. Pretty mid. Actually, 80 lead block's pretty good, but Zach Sampson. They're fine. They're just nothing special. And then at center, Kasim Gash. 88 strength. The other attributes would have to be better with him being a JUCO. And then Parker Tiffin, we won't fully be able to look at this week. So that'll get us through the bye week. I am going to check some stats and everything before we get into this next game. God damn it, Crash. God damn it. Just know how to run with a meme, don't you? East Carolina. Tails, California. Son of a bitch. Things never go well for us against the Pirates. Ever. Ever. Parker Tiffin. You were keeping on the board. Kinda, sorta, not really. Okay. So we are in a bit of trouble here. At least in terms of the easy-to-acquire prospects. Anybody that stayed on the board that's not a gem, I will at least give you a scholarship offer and 5 points just to keep them around. It's not a serious effort to try and get them. It's just more, if it turns out that you guys are actually the best players I can get, I at least want you to have some level of interest build up in case you don't make an early decision. But we have to start looking at the prospect list outright and start looking at just whoever the hell we can get. And honestly, we will start at special teams. Oh, you know, we actually still have 2-star pipeline rating. Let's start there. Anybody with a 2-star pipeline rating? We have looked at the 3s and everybody that has interest in us. Yeah, maybe there's a 2-star that'll still work. Eli Fallow. Did I look at you before? I remember looking at that guy for attributes. Corners. Conrad Ball. I don't remember looking at him either, because somebody would have made a Ball State joke. So, I don't know. Maybe some of these guys had their interest level change recently. Definitely looked at Pike. We looked at Hammer as well. And then defensive end, we looked at Burks. We got Gideon O'Keefe, Shakir Abraham, and Kenyon Neal. And we'll stop on defense for now before looking at the offense. So let's see. Out of the punters, Quincy Kilgo, 64 power, get out. Ben Scioli is a gem of a punter with 85 kick power. Okay. Well, we will gladly approach a special teams improvement with Mr. Scioli and then Tremaine Okine. 61 power, get out. Kicker, Doug Hoffrichter. Not as good as the other guys, so we'll take him out. Brian Briggs. And DeAndre Turbin. 82 power, but he's a bust. That's a shame. That's a shame. Free safety, Eli Follow. I guess I did look at him, and yeah, he was pretty mid. Fair enough. We also looked at Conrad Ball, who only had speed going for him. So at linebacker, Rashard Baggs, we kept you around. Let's get you on 5 points. Marco Harris. We already looked at you, and you're nothing special. Good to know. Defensive tackle. Let's get that bare minimum point option on Brian Buck. How the hell can you be a bust of a kicker? Does he have no feet? Oh, boy. All right, that's all we can do. So, conference standings early on. 5 weeks down into the season. Not many teams have played conference games yet. We do play both Coastal and Miami this year. So it's a wide open field. We are 2 points over an even differential. By the way, you got Temple at a 77, Miami at an 82, Chanticleer is at an 81, Bowling Green still the best of the best with an 84, 78 for Kennesaw State, 76 for NIU, and 81 for Wake Forest. So we're not the favorites to get to the conference title game out of this division, but we are a decent-looking team. So it's a possibility for us to make. Jesus Christ. Well, obviously, we're sticking with Jesus, but we can't really get great quarterback play this year. Maybe I turn it over to the King of Canada, Crash Andrews. Then again, we are technically undefeated with Shuttlesworth leading the way, so. Rushing-wise, I mean, Dishman's had a pretty good year. I don't know, maybe our aggressive set is backfiring here. We haven't, knock on wood, we haven't allowed that many sacks so far this year. Our kickers only missed the field goal that I missed with them. Like, we can just get some good quarterback play. You never know what will happen, but let's take on the Pirates. 84 overall for them. Again, it is a conference game. They're just in the other division. We're in the only conference that has divisions because of the amount of teams. All right. All right, all right. Absolute. What's going on? All right. See what the boys can do. Let's see what they can do. We need a big result here. At the very least, don't get blown out. I'm starting to wonder if our more aggressive approach of... Oh my god. We trail 24-0 at halftime. I might as well try to come back because every win does matter. But we are getting, I believe the scientific term is crapped on.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. East Carolina.
Okay. This does not bode well for us when we play Bowling Green later on this year, who are also in 84.
He wants to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Williams. And he tried to string out that run, but there was no...
See what we can do. Not over till it's over. Called them the cardiac cards in the past. We've had some crazy comebacks. Might be in store for another one. So far, the defense playing well to start this half. All right. We get the stop here. Build some positive momentum. We might look okay. That's even better. Tony, very Italian. Takes it back to the 15. Mamma mia. That is the break we needed to get some momentum going here.
He gets his first interception of the season, and what a momentum change.
All Hawk State back? Yeah, don't be putting that out there this early. The sophomore. Pounced on that one. Okay, we have to be ruthlessly efficient offensively here.
He's got it on the right.
That is some ruthless efficiency on offense. Woo!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field.
There we go.
Also the anticipation, the timing to be able to throw the football.
Thank God, what a turnaround to start the second half.
Run after the catch and get in the end zone.
And whoever wanted adrenaline in my soul didn't know how to spell. Great blocking by the wideouts that we know we can see, and then a hell of a hurdle on the diving effort. It is going to recommend us going for two. I got covered. I'm an athlete. They have this pretty well covered. But we can opt out with a stick.
Wants to go up top.
No! Oh, left tackle, you suck. Oh, we had it. Left tackle just gave up his block at the last second, so. Failed 2 point, but hey, 6 points within a few seconds. Favorite COD? The original Black Ops or Cape? Depends on the weather.
East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good
job. Get him. Let's go. Agent P takes him down. Loss of 17.
He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets.
Dude, our offense must have had the defense out here for the entirety of the first half, because at least so far, this defense is playing really well for me. We'll see if that changes. Out to cage-free jam. Only the follow earlier, now the sub. Give me that! Cage-free, bringing the luck with him. 2 minutes into the third quarter, 2 interceptions. Wave your hands from side to side. Ball Hawk State might be back. They're going to keep playing like this. Interesting.
From the gun, running back on the move. Oh, it's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Well,
a lot of work to do as this.
And let's do it again. 2 interceptions, 6 points to show for it. Not ideal. Not ideal. It is early, but not ideal.
Get him flowing one way and then maybe hit that outside on the other side, right? But they didn't even let it get outside. They kept it right in the middle of the field, did a great job seeing it, going and getting it, being aggressive. You got to find it.
At least stopping them from getting their running game going.
Use their speed against them.
3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten.
And it's gone.
Got his man on the right.
Our corner got cooked.
Kid at the 20. Touchdown, Purple Pirates. And the beatdown has ensued. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin you're in.
You know, it's funny because this initial challenge was like, hey, what's the top conference we can make it to? And instead, ever since we've gotten to this conference, it becomes, hey, can we even make it out of this conference? That's what it's become.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Southern Miss is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do.
I think the answer is Conference USA. Yeah, Conference USA is probably the answer. Yeah. That's what it's looking like.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be.
Happened to Lane. We hit the natural end of it, I would say.
RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football.
We pretty much just have to air the ball out now. There's not much else we can really do based on time.
Looking for a deep man.
And airing the ball out appears to be a good idea.
What a play to get it inside the red
See if
zone.
for Dishman, he definitely has. Well, I mean, it's still going up on YouTube. There's still a lot of episodes to go. Yeah, Twitch-wise, we're done with it.
Try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
He looks that one in nicely.
And hurry up off of that.
The 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. They want to throw it. Had to throw it before he wanted. Hit hard as he released
It was
the ball.
very unfortunate as nobody blocked.
Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he gets it back.
No magical hurdle that time.
Farther than that, no gain on the play. This
They are shutting us down just shy of the promised land.
on 3rd and goal, they desperately need a touchdown. And he takes it.
And the man in his CTE into the end zone.
Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question.
The 2 guys on the line, we have a chance to run this ball.
That's step 1. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game.
There it is. 31-14.
Step 1 accomplished.
Bit too early to start onside kicking the entire time, but we are getting close to that time. Very close indeed.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Yeah, he'll be fine. CTE is still just like a suggestion, you know?
The give is to Williams. Dances away from 1. And he runs through.
Just trying like hell to rip that ball out.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first.
Tried to blitz him, and everybody got stopped.
He's on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stuff.
Bad.
In his track, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the
Keep sending
35.
pressure if we can.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and
Play to make.
Now they're going to throw it. Swings it out to his running back. And the deep
9. All right, we need to stop here desperately.
at all.
Desperately.
If they can convert here,
Please, please, please.
really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he'll try
Knock
to
that out.
through the air.
He gave him way too much space.
Man. And he's knocked down.
Well, that's not good.
He moves the
That's not good at all.
and the Pirates are on the move.
I don't even know if they'll run this play here. No, they did.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And he is finding wide
Celine Dion
open field. Is
with some redemption. After allowing the touchdown previously, it's our 3rd interception of the 3rd. He got cooked earlier, gets a little bit of revenge there. Old Celine Dion. Gives us a chance heading into the fourth, but the clock is our enemy.
And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Back
It's
at
the
it.
furthest back we're starting for field position, too. Not pressing here, so...
Finds his tight end. They make the
Bad.
stop right
Take
there.
the yards that we can get.
Short of the first down. They'll
Wildcat, they only have one safety. Am I able to audible from this? I am not. Who needs to audible?
makes the stop at the 49.
Again, we do have a quarterback that can throw
This is an offense
out of the
their
Wildcat, so...
identity is being able
Or
to
running
move
back,
the
because he was a
football.
quarterback.
Nice job there.
Alright, they got a guy pressing on the left. See if we can take a shot here. Looking at Setaguchi.
To the air on first down.
When Darius Setaguchi, you can't play man coverage against him. You can't do it.
And house it. Touchdown.
The man is too fast.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous.
You know I'm going for two.
If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in
You
stride.
know I'm going for two.
Take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do
Run
that.
might work. They got 3 on the line.
Where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break.
The pressure gets to him.
Well, I've never seen that before. Old Bilbo Swaggins. Okay. Well, down by 11.
And the lead stays right where it is. Almost
Down by 11.
scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5.
Rip that out, rip that out, rip that out.
I'm just trying to walk through this fucking grass.
Jimmy, didn't you fall over there? Or was that different Jimmy G? There's a lot of Jimmy G love on Twitch, you know? Greatest quarterback of our time.
Will go to work. One of the most
Thank you for the follow, though.
things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget
Bad
that
jump.
last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move
Oh,
on.
what's he doing?
Can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes.
Just saying hi to a friend, you know?
Forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Oh, get murdered. Oh, get murdered.
Down at the 14-yard line.
Woo. Gentlemen, for the love of God, this has to be a stop.
You make up the game.
This has to be a stop. We cannot allow a first down here, please.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires
Oh my God.
high and deep. And that pass is caught at the 25. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Pirates. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. Some salty-
We are
And he
never getting out of this conference.
about to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
We are never getting out of this conference.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
I think that's just a clear-cut fact at this point.
Offense headed out.
We are never getting out of this conference.
Down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Hit hard just as he released it on first down, and just
We got no choice with time left but to try to air it out.
completion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Going up top. And they say this is a game of inches, just a few more inches.
Out of bounds.
And it would have been a big gain. Instead, it's incomplete. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it.
Hit as we throw again.
As he fired. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He's going for it all.
Arm punt.
Snagged by the defense. Got room on the return.
And by the end of it, it's not going to be much of a punt.
Through behind his pad. He steps out of bounds, but not Now the offense will come onto the field again. Wants to throw on first down. Right down the middle. A strike downfield.
Yeah, we're done. I'm just not going to be able to pull off this comeback. I mean, we were getting cooked. I was at least able to put points on the board, but it's too much to ask for.
Caught in the backfield, it's Woods.
Okay, we can't defend to save our fucking lives. We cannot defend anymore to save our lives. That's quite clear. I'm not looking at the stats. I don't want to talk about this game ever again. I don't want to talk about it. Bill Belichick style. Cincinnati. We're moving on. We're moving on. We are never getting out of this conference. Unless it's with the relegation as opposed to a promotion. Just don't know what to do, man. We've tried everything. We have tried absolutely every combination I can think of. The quarterback play hasn't been good enough. Running game's been okay-ish. Honestly, the O-line's been alright. You know what? I always make the Belichick comparisons. Let's play a more conservative game. Let's play a more conservative game. You're on a side of caution. See if that works for us. Our quarterback against Bowling Green is going to be the redshirt freshman, King of Canada, Crash Andrews. Well, Bakers, I don't play every second of every game now, do I? King of Canada, Crash Andrews. Will be our third quarterback to start a game this season. In case you couldn't tell how freaking desperate we were at this point. There's really nothing else to change. We just are what we are. We got to try and find that quarterback that can find some consistency. So that I'm not having to jump in to try and save us during every freaking game. Because I can't always bail us out. Wyoming, I almost blew it. That's right, we're looking at there's a punters last time. Or were we? Oh, were we looking at last time? Yeah, we were looking at defense. Junior Shakir. Vargs, what's going on, man? Not good enough strength for Shakir. Soma Hasty. What a name. He's alright, but not good enough. Defensive end, Gideon O'Keefe. It's nothing special. Shakir Abraham. Nothing special. And Kenyon Neal is nothing special. So let's look then at the offensive options that we have with a 2-star pipeline. Again, I'm not allowed right now, at least, to recruit anybody better than a 2-star. Look at Denario Lee. I think we did look at before. Manu Finger. It's Samuel. Steve Allens. Even fullbacks, I don't care. Wideouts. Look at those guys. We got Ruben. Tight ends. Dante Jackson and Nate Landman. At tackle, we already looked at Jermichael Choice, I'm pretty sure, but we'll add him back to the list. Just in case. So we got Maddox, we looked at Falk. Guards, anybody we haven't looked at yet. And center. What else? Okay. Quarterback. Denario Lee we already looked at. So what about Manu Finger? 86 throw power, 78 speed. Not good enough compared to who we already have. At running back, that leaves us Steve Lenz. 90 speed. He is fast. Pretty comparable to Isaiah Lamar. We'll go base level for him. That's fine. The fullback, Derek Petrosky. We won't fully be able to look at you this week. Bowling Green. I would fully expect them to kick the ever-loving hell out of us. 86 overall, up from the 84 they were just a few weeks ago when we last looked at them. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. And, you know, we'll see what happens from there. Double check the afterlife. Let you guys know what we see. Yeah, we're about to die.
And this one, two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll
lose this game, I think we're facing, what, 1-3 in conference? Which puts us into very scary territory. Very scary indeed. And 3 and 6 at the half. 13-6. 13-9 as we're in the fourth quarter now. And the boys get one more chance offensively to do something here. And they make it 16-13. We have the lead. 11-yard touchdown pass. Bowling Green forced a punt. If we can score again here, we might be looking okay, and we do. 80-yard touchdown pass. Bowling Green failed to convert on fourth down. 4 minutes left. Still a 10-point lead. Bowling Green make it a 3-point game. Bowling Green get the ball back. An interception by Tony Very Italian at the Ball State 19-yard line with 25 seconds to go, moments away from, you would presume at the very least, a game-tying field goal. Ball State wins. We get shut out by Monroe, but we beat Bowling Green on the road.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has
the King of Canada gets the win in his first start.
No touching! No touching! No touching!
They're making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence. You know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment.
For anybody who's new, I think you can now see why this team has been as torturous as they are. They are so inconsistent, it's not even funny. So inconsistent. We were 3 of 17 on third down. We had a fourth down conversion. 2 turnovers for Bowling Green. Both interceptions. The Ball Hawk State might be back, and there he is, the King of Canada himself. Gets the win, the King of Canada from Phoenix, Arizona. On his way to Tacoma. Philadelphia, Atlanta, LA. We got the win. I'll never be upset about us winning. I just don't understand how we get crushed by Monroe but beat Bowling Green. I will never understand. Unfortunately, the 2-star gem tight end Tyron Trueblood has gone to Kentucky. As we draw Wake Forest for our divisional opponent. They're 1-3 in conference. We got Tyron Trueblood out of there. And we'll see who else we can find for scouting here. Eric Petrosky was nothing special at fullback. What about Tyreek Blunt? Good blocking, but not like a significant improvement on who we already have. Matt Rubin at wideout. 94 speed gem. hello. We are all in for you, my friend. All in. Goodness gracious. Matt Rubin. Tight end, Dante Jackson. 77 catching, 80 agility. We don't know what the speed rating is. He doesn't look that bad, though. On 5. And then Nate Landman. More of a blocking type, but not particularly impressive. Tackle, Tremaine Maddox. 72 strength. Jesus Christ, get out of my office. And then Tyler Peace. Final guy. That was the final guy to look at. Okay. Well, now's the time that we are going to start looking at players that we're not really in good shape for in terms of starting interest or pipeline or anything like that. Now it's just find whoever the hell we can, basically. Let's start by looking at the positions that we more than likely need the most help in moving forward. I mean, the quarterback position, we have 4 guys on roster. Ferguson's up to a 72, by the way, so he is getting better. Running back, we at least have Dishman. Certainly use an impact wideout. I know we could definitely use an upgrade at tight end. Never a bad idea to get O-line help, but we already have plenty of people in the system there. Defensive end's looking okay. Defensive tackle's looking fine. Linebacker, it's a lot of young players. Corner, it's a lot of young players. Okay, so I'd argue wideout, tight end, and then still the special teams. If we can improve the special teams, that will help a ton. So that'll probably be who we focus on first. So literally just any 2-star kicker, any 2-star punter. That's available, and we will scout them out. And we're just on the hunt for the best of the best that we can possibly find. Christ, there's enough punters I can't even scout out everybody. Can't even add everybody to the list, I should say. Then again, we did already find Scioli, but another upgrade would be pretty good. So, Diego Camella. All we can find for you this week, buddy. See what happens from there. Wake Forest. Next up. Miami and Coastal are both still 4-0. We do play them this year. There's no clear-cut relegation side yet either. I mean, this is... Am I really going to scout all those punters? I sure am. I 100% am. Like I said, our roster's in a good spot. We have the rest of the year to look at everybody that we can. 79 overall versus 79 overall. They have the advantage offensively. Easy for me to say. Let's see what the boys can do. No expectations, because why would we have expectations with how ridiculously... ridiculously inconsistent we are, but let's see. The old Demon Deacons. Let's do it, gentlemen. What do you got? What are you made of? Oh, what do you have on tap today? A 10-10 game at the half, 17-10, 24-10 Ball State. 24-17. A punt from the Cardinals. Wake Forest in possession. They go 3 and out. 4:43 left in this game. Drive for Ball State. Kills a lot of time. It's now a 10-point game. Wake Forest within 3, but the onside fails. They're out of time. Ball State wins again.
No touching! No touching! No touching! And they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games. That's what happens in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have...
I don't even know. I don't even know what to make of this anymore. I don't know how to dissect this, analyze this. I don't know. But a win's a win. They're getting it done without me having to try to jump in to bail them out every time.
That's going to do it for us.
27-24, your final. Despite the fact we gave up almost 450 yards of offense. No turnovers for us. Only one penalty to Wake Forest's 9. This crash goes 16-22 for nearly 200 yards and a touchdown, and also Dan the Man had a touchdown out of the Wildcat. All right. It's a win. It's good. It's a win. I'm not complaining. We're 5-2. How are we 5-2 on the season? When? Since when have we won 5 games? What the hell? Not the 1904. We draw Northern Illinois, a rematch of last year's Sun Bowl. Oh my God. Oh wait, you are going to want to go to Coach tab, Coach Contracts. That is the spot for you. Miami lost. Chanticleers are 5-0. And now that we've beaten Wake Forest, they'd have to get up to 4 wins, and we'd have to stay at 3 for them to have tiebreaker over us because of the head-to-head result. So, dare I say, we might be in an okay spot. Hunters! Need to improve my special teams. 84 power, bad accuracy. Eric Cheeseman. 65 power, get out. Matteo D'Amico. Not a gem, only 82 power. Mike Wilds. 64 power, get out. Quincy Ogbong Bamiga. 78 power, yeah, not good enough. Walter Incoom. 78 power, get out. Femi Koo. 7 power, get out. Moses Gallimore, 71 power, get out. Nelson Wells, 86 kick power. Hello. Hello. Yeah, I'm looking for special teams improvements. We need it. We need it, we need it. Northern Illinois, the Huskies. The Huskies, the Huskies. 82 overall for the Huskies, although that typically would be a good thing for me. Based off of how this freaking season's gone. Let's do it. OG Kevin Bamika. Oh, man.
Welcome to DeKalb, Illinois, and home of the Northern Illinois Huskies, and we are looking forward to a sensational showdown that the fans have been ready for quite
Pet
some time.
that dog.
Quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Ball State Cardinals, squaring off with another team from Conference USA.
The Monopoly piece.
Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College.
All right, gentlemen. What do you got for us? Three first down to 10, 102 yards of offense to 267. We have turned the ball over 3 times. 2 interceptions by King of Canada, Crash Andrews. I don't know where the hell the other turnover comes from. I mean, maybe he was the one that fumbled it. Okay. Well, Crashy is going to sit out for the rest of the game. We are going to turn it back over to Turd Ferguson to see if he can get anything going in the second half. I am not going to try to bail them out from this scoreline. I just can't be bothered. So we'll see if they can mount a bit of a comeback effort on their own. And if they do, then maybe we'll try to cap it off. The deficit is down to 14.
They bring the punter onto the
We do have to punt here. But the deficit is down to 14 after the change at quarterback.
and the punt team.
Okay.
Bring him to the ground.
There is... I would have gone for it, but I would have had to run a fake, and I wasn't confident about the fake.
Northern Illinois
Um,
takes over as the offense heads to the field.
I didn't want to waste the timeout either. We know our defense is going to have to make a stop at some point, so
How much I love punters.
now's the time to see if they can.
See them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see.
Take his ass down. Let's go.
Do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively.
Okay.
I think David on this drive.
Well, it was 28-0. It is now 28-14.
Drives, looks like he's seeing ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
Power football with the run.
Bloody hell. Good tackle.
Solid gain before the defense bottles him
And a big, big third down here. Big third down. We need the stop.
You can feed and get productive gain after gain. Now over 100 yards. You've already got some separation on the score.
Quarterback in trouble.
Continue to feed.
Hits the turf.
Third and long situation.
Good stop by the boys. We have a chance.
Knows it's going to be passed. The pass
We have a chance.
upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result,
Horrible punt. Oh, my God.
no return possible on this one.
All right. Well, that gives us some interesting field position to start off then.
Gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out. Sometimes that
East and West. Pickup of 9.
together here, so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this.
What old in my soul can do.
Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass.
Just get the first down. We weren't going to get along the outside.
3 after getting
Obviously, we have the ability to take a little bit of time here on this drive. We don't have to just immediately bomb it downfield.
looking to move it through the air.
It's a good grab.
Complete to the right. He's
That's a good grab.
minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Nerd, it's already up. It's just people are still having trouble downloading custom playbooks.
They go to the ground.
But it is up under Tugi's RPO fund, 24.
And the first down. And the Cardinals have their
Wow, they're stacking the box. This jet sweep could go decently.
touch pass on the right. Got it inside the 15. And they'll finally
Decently indeed. Is it only on X? I think so. I don't think it's cross-plat.
These touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you can
First
tell
and goal.
edge quickly got the big first down.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got,
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch.
This fucking game.
you know, these running backs.
DIY handoff. It's supposed to just hand him the ball, not pitch it like that. My timing was fine. That's annoying.
Lucky they jumped on that.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Fires toward the end zone. And the ball is picked off.
It doesn't
Well.
get any better. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor.
That sucks.
Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job. Get
That
it.
sucks.
It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Huck.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
Tried to take a shot after that.
They're gonna wind that play
Very unfortunate fucking pitch attempts.
running to keep the clock
No. Oh my god.
at the 35. He's
Well, this game's over.
running toward the tape. The 20.
GG's.
Touchdown, Northern Illinois. And once he
Maybe they would have been able to cap off the comeback on the road. Lord knows I didn't help though.
they put another score on the board. As
You know, let's try not to be down 28-0 at halftime. That'd be great.
this lead, guys.
That'd be great to not be down 28-0 at halftime, you know?
You get down and you fight back that much harder.
You've seen crazy
Well, I don't get my hopes up for this team anymore.
swings of momentum and rivalry
Well,
games.
King of Canada wins 2 games
Thing to break your way, Palmer.
and then
Comes down to their key playmakers, David.
just
They-
disappears.
These guys need to time in this type
I genuinely don't think we're ever getting out of this conference. I don't see how that's ever going to happen at this stage.
From the 17. Trying to find his man.
It is we throw.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He tries to take the top off. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot
At this
down
point, it's
and
probably a quarterback goes off. I mean,
on the sideline.
guess we're going to need someone that's able to hit an 80 overall or so.
And they've got it first and 10 just outside the 40. Complete with conviction on the
We'll
cross.
probably abandon the whole punter thing because it turns out we do still need quarterbacks.
On that play.
Quarterbacks we have now are too damn inconsistent. And we know the O-line's been pretty good this year. Very few sacks allowed the last time we looked.
Back to the air one more time. He scrambled forward and got a...
And we just got a guy who's 70. Yeah, it's the guy that's in right now. He's had a good half, but prior to this, his season was stanky.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Touchdown, Ball State.
Well,
And they'll put
onside kick attempt will be coming up after this.
And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys.
No blocking at all.
He's not going to make it.
A failed 2-point. Onside kick.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready.
Somehow not recovered by Ball State. You know, we have a gift for this. I didn't expect Ball State to be where my pelvis gets pulverized, but here it is.
The Northern Illinois offense.
Technically not done until they get a first down.
This game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post game.
But obviously we would need a successful onside kick.
To rub a little salt in and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I
That'll
was
do it.
the Gators. You go.
Broken tackle.
There he goes. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of...
1 second this team can beat Bowling Green on their own. Their next second they're down 28-0
First and goal.
at halftime and make it. There we go. All right. It's just no hope for this team.
They say every game...
There is just no hope for this team, man.
That is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more. And
NIU win the battle for the bronze stalk. They beat me over the fucking head with it. I don't even care about the numbers anymore, man. We're cooked. We are cooked.